Hi everybody, I am Jason, that is Brett, and on this episode of Brett's Brick Build, we got one of the newer kits. We've got the Star Wars Snowtrooper Battle Pack, 105 pieces, kit number 75320. And I imagine it's mostly a minifig kind of pack that we're looking at here, but 20% off of kit is still 20% off of a kit. So I said, let's go ahead and grab this one and do some building on this one. What do you say, Brett? Want to go ahead and build this one? All right, let's go. First thing we'll do, as always, try to preserve the box as best we can. So we will open this up, try to receive the minimum amount of puncture wounds as we cut the box open. There we go. Still a little odd to me to see Disney on the side of Star Wars stuff, but that's the world we live in now. So what we've got a bag of parts. We have a minor bag of parts. Nothing else in that box. We'll set that aside. And we got our instruction book. Rather small, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. I'm going to go ahead and pop. I like words. I'm going to go ahead and pop the bag open here. We'll get the bag of the smaller items. And make sure the bag is empty. And we got a bag of some bigger pieces. Go ahead and bump that one over towards this side. And we'll set that aside. Best of all though, Brett, you know what I don't see? Stickers. I don't see stickers. Stickers, or the lack thereof, is always okay with me. Got a lot of neighborhood noise today, so I do apologize for that, but it's the world we live in here. So, what we got? First thing we got is one of the Snowtrooper guys. Make sure I get the torsos laid out here for me. For myself, I mean. And there should be 4 of them. So it looks like 3 same. And I know we got a Scout Trooper, aka Biker Scout, so we'll set him up that way. The first one we're doing here. Let's see. Make sure I got 1, 2, 3 heads there. There we go. Tricky, Lego, tricky. Popping 3 heads in one bag and then sticking 1 in the other. But we'll continue on. We'll see how this goes. Like everybody, and I'm going to assume this is the Scout Trooper torso there, but we'll check for sure. But these guys appear to all have the same torso and lower body legs set up, so we'll set them together. And it says after that he gets, that's the Scout Trooper helmet, and we'll get the Snowtrooper head on him. And then he's got, what has he got here? He's got the longer kind of rifle in this bag here. Got what looks like either a compensator or a silencer. We'll pop that there. So he's got his set up. Next page here. Just kind of ran through. Let's see. So, and I know it doesn't really matter when you put the helmets on them. I'm just trying to be set it up the way that they would, they're telling us here in the guide or the instructionals. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna take that helmet off of him first. Gonna put everybody together without their helmets, give you a look at them, and then we'll put them together with their helmets on. Remember how Lego works. Let's see. So we got another, it's a gun, but it's a smaller gun. It's not a double barrel thing. What am I looking at here? That's the Scout Trooper's gun. And we've got just like a slightly bigger version. Double barrel. There it is. Then the Scout Trooper is going to get this head and the little tiny gun that the Scout Troopers had. I always call them biker scouts because they were, to me, was obvious the influence of the motocross nature and the helmets that they came with at the time, being a kid who was into motorcycles. This here. I'm trying to get them stood up. Now this brown piece with the gray that they're standing on, that is not part of the kit. Oops, I bumped the camera. It's not part of the kit, but I wanted to get it set up so it was easier so I could hold them all up at the same time. A little forethought there. And then we'll go ahead and put their helmets on. So we got essentially three snow troopers and one Scout Trooper. Take a look at them there. Their whole setup's there. Let you see them any better. We'll go ahead and set them aside for now. That's the 4 minifigs that come with the kit, which I think is probably the majority of the price of the kit, honestly. Because they do like to charge for them minifigures. So what we'll do, we'll start building what are they? Speeder bike. Yes, speeder bike. The word. Thank you, Brett. The word was escaping me there. So you've got, it's gonna pop on there. Got one piece, the little gray hook out the side. We have 2 of these. Not sure what they are. I don't know what you would call them properly for the build, but that's what we're looking at there so far. Got this piece going on, and then these 2 for the singular angle piece. It's going to go there. Black on black, I realize the contrast isn't great for being able to see stuff, but I'm dealing with the tools that Lego has given me in this kit. And then we have one of these. Excuse me. Those going straight out the front there. And we have a axle piece. And then this piece here. It's snapping on top of the axle, and then that's going under. So where we are about there so far on the speeder bike portion of the build. Have these 2 angled pieces going on. That's it there. Gray 1x2. And that's going on the bottom of the 2x2 round. Popping into place. 2 side angle pieces. Have the semi-round and then another gray. There we go. Hook hanger piece going there. Essentially the same thing on the other side. That may be. Bags being empty. Should be white with the opposing angle piece. Here it is. It's in the other bag. It's working between the two bags on the same thing. Little different from the standard building plan, but it's just how they wanted to try to lay them out there. What's that, Brett? Yeah, I've never really seen, you know, usually the same parts in the same bag like that, but pulling from bag to bag for weapon to weapon, and even of like a rate. I was looking for, I had this side piece, and then I needed to find this other side piece, but there's one in one bag and one in the other. That was a little unusual. Back, and we've got the little computer keyboard or controls panel situation. Flipping it around this way, got the I think it's supposed to be like a tool pouch or something, and then we have 2x2 rounded at the front, and that's going to be where those I'm not sure the proper terminology, but where the poles come out the front of this thing. One, there should be another one. There it is. There. We're gonna put these both in. Go on the front. They appear to be angled just a touch. So we will angle them just a touch. I don't know how good that's going to show where you guys can see, but that was pushed down there. We have two of these handle piece looking things, and two of these angled dealies. All the proper terms for these parts, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime you hear angled dealies and whatnot, I mean, that's when they were sitting in Lego HQ, they were like, "What's that called?" And they're like, "That's an angled dealie." I'm like, "What's that?" And you go, "That's that other thing." And they go, "Oh, I see." So let's go here. Let's go on this side. Going on, looks like that is not the right one. People at home just going, how can this guy be turning a 109-piece kit into a build taking this long? On this side. There we go. This one needs to go here. There we are. Okay. A lot of push and pull, and things can go in different places. I'm actually going to refer to the box here real quick to see what's going on here. Oh, that's up like the hand. Okay. Alright, okay. We're going. I know, Brett, sorry, this is really bringing the proceedings to a... really halting the proceedings there. And it says that those are supposed to be down there, though. If I do, let me pull this way. Here. Get off there and put that on at the end. And that goes down. Yeah, that works a little better. Okay. I think we about got her there. Struggling a bit with the speeder bike here, folks. Well, that's all that work you saw. That was putting those two pieces on there. Go front, the nose, like a better term, the nose cone going on the front here. And then we're turning that around with the megaphone thingy. And then this upside down, that is going out that way. We are, that on. And then these two to be the little feet pedals here and here for the rider. So those will be up that way. Okay. There we are. That's looking good now. So we got the standard speeder bike shape with the foot pedals, and then you got the hand controls up here. Appears we're back on track now. I apologize, Brett. This is, yeah, you're just, people at home are just dozing off. That goes where? That's going front. That's going to pop on there. It needs to lean over a little more. We have another one with another one, the 1x2 rounds. That's going here. And then that will go on here. Apologize, I'm partially building off camera. There. Another one going so easy. There it is. Now I can get everything kind of lined up. Temperamental, lining up the front. This is kind of like front wings or front drive wings or lift or something. I will fully admit I'm still not fully versed in the way that the speeder bike actually works with the feet pedal and whatnot, and so we'll temporarily take the gun out of the speeder bike driver's hand, put them into position here, and raise up the controls where they can put on. So there we go. Put the speeder bike pilot on their ride, and we will set that aside for right now. Now we're onto the gun. So we've got, set that gun over there with the speeder bike pilot. Got this conical piece of cardboard box on it. T going into there. Another one of the suppressor compensator looking things going on to here. And we have these dealies. Again, dealie, that's the proper term for the part. Have the standard gun piece going on here. I always tend to put these in wrong the first time. So. There we are. This little angled piece is going to go here. And then have this kind of like the base of the gun there. And then that will go to there. These 3 gun slash pods. And then the bottom of the, I guess what you would call the gun setup mechanism, or the tripod that it mounts on. My belly is growling because it is past dinner time. And this is going to go here, and then we have the red things that pop in there. Let's see if it'll shoot the first time here. Push that down. There it was. Shot right over there. Good job. We'll get that off the floor later. Telling me how to shoot it. Next step. We'll go ahead and set this out of the way again. We have our base plate piece, 2x4 block, angle piece going here, this block piece. We have these 2 angular pieces. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the gun. So there's the actual shooter gun that will shoot out the red tabs out of the top that I just shot out there. I forgot to show you. So what do we have here? We have this piece going on there. It's 1x2 pieces for 2x2 angled pieces. There's one 1x1 round going here. We have a couple of gray angled pieces popping out there. Another 1x2 block here. Here, this piece out over that way. Single 1x2, long angle 1x4. Another piece, this piece here. Here, this 1x1 going there. Another gray. Here. One going down here. It's representing rocks mixed in with the snow and the carnage there. Piece there. They're setting the gun up. So I'll show you this. Just kind of like a snowbound, whatever you want to call it, cover they've got. And set up the gun behind that. And then we can set up our Snowtroopers around here, ready to fire the gun. There, that dude's got his gun. Now hard to stand him there, or else he's gonna have a hard time standing up holding that one. Our speeder bike back there. And that's pretty much it. We had the kit number 75320, the Snowtrooper pack. Find the actual name. What was the actual name? Oh, Snowtrooper Battle Pack. So that was, thought it'd be a little bit of a quicker build for the number of pieces, but it's a little intricate, especially getting the stuff on the speeder bike set up just right, so it's lined up and angled right and everything. But yeah, a little pricier for a small build, but like I said, I think you're paying for the figures at that point. But it's a nice nice group of 4 figures. I always like I know I mentioned it before, but I always like to look at the Scout Troopers. The way you can see if you're into motorcycles at all, the influence of the visor on motorcycle helmets and the old, back in the day when you just had the little respirator plate you put on over the open face helmet. But, yeah, that's a pretty decent build. What you think, Brett? Oh, definitely for if you're into the whole Star Wars theme. Nice way to pick up 4 figures. So, we've got several more Star Wars builds coming up. We got our classic builds, we got the old builds, standard city stuff, the ASMRs, and we've started putting up. I've started putting up what I've just been calling speed builds of the ASMR builds, because the ASMR is not for everybody. So I've been taking the footage, the rough footage before everything happens, and just speeding it up by like 8 times so you can get a, you know, if you don't want to sit through the ASMR, my rambling or whatever it may be, and you can just watch the build itself going on. So another option for you on our channel. In the meantime, go ahead and like and subscribe. Come on back, and well, we got more builds for you coming up. Also, I know Lego's got some new sets coming out right now, kind of previewing the rest of the 2023s. There's a nice Yamaha fairly involved technique. I don't know if it's a build we'll do on this channel, but it's definitely a set I'm gonna buy. So just something else that will be, at the very least, I'll do a review of it after I build it. I don't know if I'll build it in real time, because the number of pieces, it may be, even for an ASMR build, it may go on a little long, but we'll see. So, thanks for stopping by. On behalf of myself and Brett, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.